Picture this, it's 3 p.m. on a Friday, your code is perfect, you hit deploy, and your pipeline crawls to a stop. Hours later, you're still debugging. Sound familiar? Don't worry, you're not alone. DevOps pipelines are supposed to make life easier, not send you into a spiral of existential dread. Hey, I'm Jason with Cumulus Consulting, and today we're breaking down why your pipeline is slow, and more importantly, how to fix it. Let's get into it. Why pipeline speed matters. Let's start with the obvious. A slow pipeline isn't just annoying, it's expensive. Every extra minute your pipeline takes is time your team isn't shipping features, fixing bugs, or winning over customers. A recent study found that 47% of DevOps teams lose productivity due to inefficient pipelines. That's almost half of your day wasted. Meanwhile, your competitors are out there pushing updates like they're running a Formula 1 race. So yeah, pipeline speeds matter. Besides, who wants to spend their lunch break watching a progress bar? Not me. Problem number 1, overcomplicated pipelines. Your pipeline looks like a spaghetti chart from an old crime drama. Overcomplication is the number 1 pipeline killer. Maybe you've added too many steps. Unit tests, integration tests, security scans, linting, deploying to 5 different environments, and suddenly, what should take minutes takes hours. And don't even get me started on manually triggered approvals for every single step. Come on, we're not signing off on nuclear codes here. Simplify. Ask yourself, do we really need every single step? Can some tasks run in parallel? Tools like Jenkins and GitHub Actions let you break down processes and automate approvals. Use them. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Make your pipeline modular. This way, you can test and deploy smaller sections of the code without running the entire thing every time. Because let's face it, no one's impressed by a pipeline with more steps than a wedding cake. Problem number 2, poorly optimized tests. Your tests are slower than my internet during a rainstorm. Yes, testing is crucial, but poorly optimized tests? That's like running a marathon in flip-flops. Painful and unnecessary. Common issues include running redundant tests, not parallelizing tests, and using outdated frameworks that aren't built for speed. Focus on optimization. Use tools like PyTest or Jest that support parallel test execution. Set up test thresholds to run only the relevant tests for your changes. And for the love of all things agile, stop retesting code that hasn't changed. One team I worked with cut their pipeline time by 40% just by removing redundant integration tests. It's like cleaning out your fridge. You don't need 17 containers of old spaghetti. Problem number 3, bloated artifacts. Your build artifacts are bloated. You're packaging so much stuff into your builds, it's like trying to fit your entire wardrobe into a carry-on. The bigger your artifacts, the slower your build and deployment times. Every extra megabyte you add is another second wasted. Keep it lean. Use tools like Docker's multi-stage builds to reduce image sizes. Only include the essentials in your deployment package. And don't forget to clean up your old dependencies. Those outdated libraries from 2015 aren't helping anyone. Your pipeline doesn't need 37 versions of the same framework. It's not a collector's item. Problem number 4, inefficient infrastructure. Your infrastructure is holding you back. Using outdated servers or misconfigured build agents is like trying to race a Ferrari on a dirt road. It's just not going to work. Upgrade your scalable infrastructure. Tools like AWS Code Build or GCP's Cloud Build scale automatically, so you're never stuck waiting for resources. And don't forget to configure your CI/CD runners to use the right amount of CPU and memory. Set up caching for dependencies and artifacts. This can save tons of time by reusing files instead of downloading them fresh every run. Or you could just bribe your IT team with snacks to upgrade your servers faster. Your call. Bonus tip, monitor and iterate. Treat it like a living, breathing system. Use metrics to find bottlenecks, build times, failure rates, flaky tests, and fix them. Tools like Jenkins Blue Ocean, GitHub Actions Insights, or Circle CI Analytics can give you a clear picture of where you're losing time. Set benchmarks for pipeline performance. If build times exceed your target, you know it's time to investigate. Think of it like going to the gym. You track your progress to get stronger, except here, you're bench pressing your codebase. And there you have it. By simplifying your pipeline, optimizing your tests, and cleaning up bloated artifacts, you'll go from build pending to build complete in record time. What's your biggest DevOps pipeline challenge? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear about it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you found this information helpful. And if you're ready to take your pipeline to the next level, let's chat. Book a free call with me. Email is in the description.